What's up, everybody? Just a little conscious talk here. People seem to think that propaganda is something that's like in history, part of the past. That shit goes on all the time, to this day still. I just give you one example, and there are many examples, but one that really hits home is is cannabis. In the 1930s, they tried to deem cannabis as a very, very dangerous substance. Even today, in many parts of the world, it is still deemed that. While it is a natural living plant, there's no, like, yeah, obviously people grow it now with synthetics and all that, but you can grow it naturally, no problem. And they tried to dupe people into thinking that, whatever the propaganda is, that you could hurt yourself, hurt others, it's a gateway drug, you know. Not truly understanding the real history of why that all went down. They put movies out. Reefer Madness, check it out. I think it was like 1936. They basically, it's a fake movie. It's a movie, so everything is orchestrated, and they make it seem like the guy that's smoking weed or using cannabis, is getting aggressive and angry and hurting people and anything they could do to paint, a dirty picture. While at the same time, all these other drugs were coming out for the pharmaceutical industry. Pill for this, pill for that. Not just now. You're going to be taking it for the rest of your life. Weekly dosages. There are so many illnesses in today's world that can be cured by cannabis. And even if you have to use cannabis, say weekly or monthly or whatever, it's something that you can literally grow, and it's a natural plant. We all thrive off of plants in some way or another. You can't go around that. Plants are here for a reason. I truly believe plants are here for medicinal reasons. Fuck, without plants here, we're not even breathing. So, to deem a natural plant illegal shows you there's interest in people keeping it illegal so they can get their own gains by a different method. You know what I'm saying? It's really messed up because there are lots of people with tumors and seizures and cancers and that kind of have to live a life stuck to the pharmaceutical industry and their bullshit beliefs on how they should, heal these people. It's not a quality of life, but when you see these patients have some CBD oils or cannabis oils and whatnot, they're like, you can visually see it. There's hundreds of thousands of videos all around the net. People having seizures, then taking cannabis oils, and they can actually have a quality of life when, they have the cannabis oil ingested into them. So, it's as clear as day. You really have to be, biased to not think that there's no healing properties in cannabis. I've had my fair talks with doctors in the industry laugh at me. My mom went through cancer, and you're going to do everything and anything you can to help a loved one. And when you come across like cannabis oils, and it's like, why would you not try it? Why, we should be allowed to at least even try it. It's our own bodies. What? It's another problem with it. But yeah, this doctor, I straight told her, people are using cannabis to heal themselves, and she actually laughed at me. And to this day, I can always replay that whole situation in my mind. I let her know about Rick Simpson oils, the testimonies by thousands of people. I dropped names, I dropped stories. I probably didn't stop talking for a whole 5 minutes, and then I realized I could just keep on going. And my mom and I ended up leaving that office, and I put my hand out to shake her hand to say goodbye, and she couldn't even look at me in the face, just looked straight down. And that's what's fucked up. You're talking about a medical doctor that went to university to learn like the top of the top stuff, and they're laughing at natural plants, helping patients that are literally fighting for their lives. It, are people really doctors to be doctors, or there's just this whole stigma of like, if you're a doctor, you're gonna get lots of money, you know? And that's where I think a lot of people, they lose their soul and they go astray of the path of like what it is to be human. Because money is not real. I don't care what you say. You can't eat money. Even everybody all about gold and silver. What are you gonna do with gold and silver? You can't eat it. You can't do nothing with it. Yeah, you could sell it, but then what? You need more silver and gold to sell it. Unless you're living on a gold mine, which we all know doesn't happen anymore. And even then, when the times are all, the system breaks down, anarchy and shit, the last thing you want is fucking gold. What are you gonna do with that? I think it's funny that people think that that's such a thing to be, stockpiling. Why don't you think about stockpiling water? How about food? How about seeds? How about chickens? How about things that actually bring your body service? Keep you alive, maybe? What are you going to do with gold and silver? Yeah, I don't know about you. I'd rather be lost in the bush, far away from society, and just be sustainable. Anyhow, propaganda. That's what I'm just getting about. You got to be a fool to think that it's not still going on today. You know how powerful the media is. You see the censorship. I mean, if you're not paying attention, you really are a selfish person to be following what the media says. Sorry, that's just the way it is. The media is corrupt. How do you not understand that? Politics are corrupt. They're with each other. Like, stop falling for that shit. Anyway, I got a lot of shit to do. I wish I could make a lot of these videos, but I got a greenhouse with a lot of seedlings in it. I got a lot of fruit trees to be weeded. I got pumpkins out there growing. And this is what I'm talking about. This is my gold and silver. You know what I'm saying? One love, peace. Keep your dream rolling. There's only one way to do it. Start doing it.